Now we can take this path over to basically actually run over straight to the final boss of the area, but there's a lot more for us to do. So I'm going to actually Bodenward home, and God, I hope that brings me to... Okay, good. I'm going to repair all of my equipment. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. I'm not wearing most of these, but... There we go. Okay. And let's re-equip the Pyromancy Flame real quick. Cool. Okay. And you know what? There's a boss coming up, but I don't have many humanity left. But I'm really bad at this game. But let's try it anyway. So, let's just make a mad dash to that fog door. Not even worrying about these guys, because they're chumps. Ooh, also, someone just kindled... Oh, really? Someone just kindled their bond... Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? That's just embarrassing. Okay. Okay, let's do that again. I was expecting to die to the boss, not to the enemies around him. You know what, let's kill these guys. I think they were part of the bum rush that got me killed. Cool. And you just do that. Cool. And I'm gonna ignore you guys. And let's go into the boss fight. Now, if he looks a little familiar, that's because I'm pretty sure that he was kind of lazily put together as well, because they were running out of time. Ooh, that wasn't good. Yeah, he is an enhanced palette swap of the Asylum Demon. So he has some AoE attacks. He's on fire. I think he deals some magic damage. It's weird, he's on fire, but he deals magic damage. I remember that being kind of a point of weirdness that people discuss. Anyway, I'm doing poorly against him. Okay, that's what I want. So that creates a little AoE attack. And if you can actually get behind him and not be impeded by all these frickin' tree trunks and whatever, then you can safely strafe behind him. And it won't damage you. Okay, come on. See, I'm gonna try to get behind him and stay behind him, maybe. Alright, look at that guy's butt. Its creases enunciated by the flames. Alright, no, that's... Oh, really? Oh, I'm not doing well tonight. I'm really not doing well tonight. maybe I can do this. So, I don't know if I've explained this before in previous boss fights. I am absolute garbage at avoiding AoE attacks. It's just absolutely terrible. I am the worst at it. And so, even though I can pretty reliably dodge his physical attacks like that, and anything he swings, the actual AoE tends to be really hard for me to deal with. Oh, okay, that was just dumb of me. I forgot that he emits a long-lasting shockwave whenever he does one of those Gluteus Maximuses. Maximi. I'm not going to use a humanity. He doesn't deserve it. Two more hits will do him. It's just a matter of what he tries to hit me with. If he uses an AoE, he wins. Ooh, hey, I actually did it. Hey! Alright, that was far closer than it should have been, because this guy... We fought him before. He's literally the tutorial boss. He just has AoE, and I suck at AoE. Anyway, he dropped the Demon's Catalyst. I'm not sure if he usually does that, or if that's a rare drop, or what. Let's take a look at that. Demon Catalyst, formed from Izalith Molten Rock, can be used as a fire weapon. Demon's Fire Sage was the first demon, and the last master of the original fire arts, before the Witch Izalith was engulfed by chaos, creating pyromancy. So, that's all sorts of lore that I'm not really prepared to talk about. First demon, so I guess he precedes the Taurus demon and the Capra demon, and other demons like that. I don't know if he gave birth to them and they're offspring or mutants of him, or if he just happened to be around first and they were created through some artificial means. Last master of the original fire arts, maybe the Witch of Izalith tried to learn the fire arts from the Demon Fire Sage, but she didn't do a very good job creating chaos and pyromancy. I'm not really sure. I don't really know. Also, really weird that the Demon Fire Sage just looks exactly like the Asylum Demon. Anyway, luckily there is a bonfire right here. Whew. Okay. Anyway, you may have noticed that there was an enemy prowling up above. Don't think I didn't notice. Ooh, a couple of them, actually. And so if we follow this, we will... You guys are just not even worth my time. Oh, come on, really? Are you guardians or something? Because you're not doing a very good job. And there are no... 3 of you, great. Guarding. Soul of Raid Warrior. Nothing lore related. But, yeah, if you follow them, follow the stairway up, you will eventually get to an elevator. And the elevator leads to... right here. Quelaag's domain, right by this Chaos Servant Bonfire, which has 10 Estus Flasks, so heyo, I'm gonna go grab those. Sweet. I'm pretty sure I'm just out of range for a level up or something. Almost done with my cider. I think the not so great quality of the Demon's Ruins area led me to drink more. Anyway, down here, what do we have down here? This drops us, straight into the Demon Fire Siege arena. But I'd rather run past all those dudes and maybe get enough souls for a level up than take the fall damage there. Because if I'm this close to a level up, and spoilers, there's a boss coming really soon, I'd rather get the level up and go into the boss with very little to lose. See what I mean when I say those guys are chumps? I've never not had the ability to one-shot them. So they just become fodder. Alright, let's level up. Perfect. And what's my ring situation? I'll accept it. So one thing you may have noticed that is a good touch about this area is that there are just kind of roots and bits of wood kind of snaking their way around. They were in the Demon Fire Sage arena. We could see them all around the Demon Ruins. They're in here. You get the impression that we're getting closer to the bottom of the world with the giant trees that exist. You can see the bottom. Anyway, guess what? Another boss fight already. And hey, you remember that thing? Thing I pointed out earlier? This is the Centipede demon. Probably another mutation that occurred when that whole chaos explosion happened with the artificial first flame. Anyway, the best thing you can do, run through lava, and run over here. Because the place where you first start, honestly, is a terrible place to fight him. Ooh, that was close. This area is a lot wider. So you run a lot less risk of running straight into the lava when you are trying to fight him. That said, what I've found with this this boss fight, also, god darn it, I kicked it, and it's just far enough away for me to to break my lock on. There we go. What I found really frustrating in this boss fight is actually the camera. I've just found it is not conducive to seeing the centipede demon very well. Because he's pretty top heavy, right? So oftentimes what you'll see is just kind of a mass of red flesh, and you can't really tell where you are there. And you want to be aiming for his legs, because that's probably the most reliable way to hit him. But you can't lock on to his legs. Ooh. I forget if there are bosses in this game where you can lock onto legs. I'm a little focused on fighting the demon right now. So, but I know in Dark Souls 2, they have bosses that you can lock onto the legs for. And that makes them a lot more manageable. Anyway, what you can see is working for me really well is the Great Shield of Artorias. because I guess he might occasionally breathe fire. But all the physical things he's trying to hit me with are just causing me to kind of bounce and roll. So as long as I don't accidentally roll into the lava, I'll be fine. There we go. So, if you don't know this arena is here, this can be a huge pain in the butt. If you do know it's here, it's not as bad, but the camera can still be a pain. Anyway, he dropped, in addition to the Humanity and Homeward Bone, the Orange Charred Ring. Now, the Orange Charred Ring is very, very useful in this area, and not at all useful anywhere else. It reduces lava damage. Since his sores were inflamed by lava from birth, his witch sisters gave him the special ring. But fool that he is, he readily dropped it, and from that spot, a terrible centipede demon was born. So that lends credence to the idea that Ceaseless Discharge is the brother of the various Sisters of Chaos, the Witch Sisters. And he was a dope and dropped it, and the centipede demon happened somehow. Yeah. So what that lets us do is we still get hurt by walking on lava, but it happens a lot more slowly, which means we can actually traverse it in a reasonable manner. Now, I don't think there's actually anything worthwhile in the arena. You will remember that in the first area of the Demon Ruins, there were 2 items over by where the Taurus demons were. And I'll try to remember to go back for those. Anyway, hey there, Slayer. Haven't seen you in a while.
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it. Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
Yeah, so he's still looking for his own personal son. Hasn't found it yet, unfortunately. Anyway, let's see, where can I warp to? Let me level up real quick. Where can I warp to that is near the those items that I want to grab? It's the Daughter of Chaos. I don't think we actually haven't gotten any new war points, have we? Still, the Daughter of Chaos is the only one in this whole neck of the woods. Alright. As long as I don't rest at any other bonfires, I should be able to boneward home back to this one. Thanks for letting me open that door, by the way, fair lady. Would have been nice if you told me I could do it. And that'll take us down pretty close, but we can do better. So yeah, an unfortunate thing about the design of this area, because they focus so much on kind of going down and down and down into the depths of the world. Also, by the way, Ceaseless Discharge hung out here, dropped the ring into there, which I believe, that's a Centipede Demon boss arena. It's that pit. Let's see. Way at the bottom? Maybe? Maybe. Oh, wait, yeah, I didn't really pay attention or point out this giant dome thing with all the roots. That's a pretty big indicator that roots are a thing. So what am I seeing there? Is that just a rock? Yeah, it's just a rock. I thought there was some weird formation or character there, but no. Anyway, let's go grab those 2 items. Also, I'm totally mistaken. That's not the Centipede Demon Posterior. Now that I think about the geography a little bit more. Also, I think up there, maybe? I want to say it's over there. There is a place that we have not visited yet, in which you can see the Demon Ruins, but the Demon Ruins cannot see it when it looks in the same place, which is interesting. There's an oversight because this area was rushed. So yeah, you saw how quickly we were losing health in lava before. We would not have been able to get this and survive. Chaos Flame Ember. Okay. So, you can probably guess what that is, but... I always forget where things are. Here we go. Chaos Flame Ember. Whoop. Different from the large Flame Ember, it ascends to Chaos Weapons. Chaos Flame Ember is an art of the lost city of Izalith, handled only by blacksmiths knowledgeable in ancient methods. Demon weapons, augmented by humanity, which inflict fire damage. So I think Chaos Weapons maybe become stronger when you have higher humanity. I think that might be a thing. Anyway, let's return.